Hello, this is Always Movie Madness, and I'm going to be doing a movie review of Everything Everywhere All at Once. This film is, without a doubt, one of the best films I have ever seen in this entire decade. It's funny, it's mostly emotional when it needs to be, it has awesome action sequences, but let's talk about the storyline. The storyline of this movie is very amazing and very emotional as well. So we focus around this woman named Evelyn Wang who works at this laundromat with her husband, but unfortunately she forgets to do her taxes and she's threatened with divorce if she doesn't pay for her taxes. On top of that, her daughter Joy Wang is showing resentment towards her because how much Evelyn treats her like garbage by insulting her weight and wouldn't allow her to fall in love with her girlfriend Becky, who is LGBTQ. So she decides to go across the multiverse and kill every variant of her mother. So Evelyn Wang had to travel through the multiverse with a variant of her husband, Waymond Wang. And it's up to Evelyn Wang to reconnect with her daughter and fix everything. And that's basically what the story is for this movie. And it's one of the best storylines to an A24 film. But as far as the story is, as much as I like it, that's not the thing that makes this movie perfect. And the thing that makes this movie perfect are the performances. The performances in this movie are tremendous. Michelle Yeoh plays Evelyn Wang, and her performance is just really, really tremendous and beautiful because she lets out very powerful and emotional moments throughout the film. And the character of Evelyn Wang, you feel bad for. She is threatened with divorce if she doesn't pay her taxes. Her daughter doesn't like her anymore. And she wants to fix all those problems. And she has to learn how to do martial arts to travel throughout the multiverse to prevent her daughter from destroying the multiverse by using the bagel. And that is a really strong character arc. And the scene at the end where she tells Joy Wang that she is very much sorry for mistreating her is one of the saddest moments of the entire film. And it works to the film's benefit because Evelyn Wang is a woman who is broken. She wants her daughter to love her again. And unlike Thor Love and Thunder, doesn't fucking ruin it with a stupid joke. It lets the scene flow by perfectly. But the big standout of this entire film is Quan as Waymond Wang. This actor is a legend. This was his big comeback because he retired in his 20s. He didn't act for almost 20 years. And then he's back in this movie. His performance is tremendous. He gives so much powerful and very emotional identity to this performance as Waymond Wang. And he plays two variations of that character. Both of the performances are amazing. Waymond Wang as a character is perfect. This is a guy who's also broken. He wants his wife to accept their daughter as LGBTQ. He wants to help her learn how to navigate the multiverse. And the scene in that climactic battle where he's just breaking down crying, saying that they don't need to use violence to solve everything. It is a very powerful and emotional and just a really sad moment. And Quan just does a tremendous job at executing all of these emotions. He's also really funny. There are some jokes that are not stupid like how the MCU executes jokes nowadays. These jokes are actually smarter. The funniest joke in this movie is where he says you can either take nap or break arm, and that was really funny. That was like a way of him saying how to go into the multiverse, either break your arm or take a nap. And that was a really funny scene. James Hahn, this guy is 97 years old, and he gives one of the best performances as Gon, who is the grandfather. Gon, as a character, is shown to be very wise. He doesn't want everyone to help Joy Wang be fixed because he views her as pure evil. But that scene where he had to say his final goodbyes to his granddaughter is so beautiful and just so emotional that you get to tell that James Hahn gave 1,000% of effort into this performance. But now let's talk about Steffi Hazul as Joy Wang / Jobu Tupaki. This is, without a doubt, one of the best performances in the entire film. She just gives so much beautiful and emotional moments. But there are scenes where she does come off pretty funny. Joy Wang / Jobu Tupaki is a really interesting villain because she's not 100% evil, but you can understand what led her down a dark path. She hates her mother for making fun of the fact that she's fat. She doesn't like her mom because she doesn't let her date people who are LGBTQ like her. And her mental breakdown at the end of the film where she says, every time I'm around you, it just hurts the both of us. And it was a really sad but very effective scene. The funniest joke in this movie is where everyone tried to use their powers and she peed herself. She peed her pants and Joy Wang's like, did you just piss yourself? And that was really funny. But as good the performances are, the best thing about this movie is the directing by the Daniels. These two directors had directed Swiss Army Man, and I love their directing in that film. But this film, their directing here is amazing. They don't ruin every moment with a bad joke. There's jokes in this movie, but they let all the emotional stuff just go by, and it works. They just let the emotional stuff play out. Evelyn Wang as a character, they developed so much. Even Joy Wang, which, getting back to her briefly, she's essentially Lotso from Toy Story 3 done right. If Toy Story 3 went the way this movie did with its villain, then maybe Lotso would be a better villain. But just how much they developed Joy Wang as both a villain and a tragic character just works tremendously. The cinematography, the fight scenes are amazing, especially that one involving them traveling through the multiverse in the final battle is amazing. Since I can talk forever of why I like this movie, but I'll say this. So, in conclusion, I love this movie. The jokes are amazing. The emotional stuff is excellent. The storyline's really emotional. Having a mother and daughter trying to reconcile and get back together is one of the strongest things in this film. Quan and Michelle Yeoh play off each other perfectly. Steffi Hazul and James Hahn give awesome and tremendous performances. The CGI and the special effects are amazing. Seriously, I can go on and on forever of why I like this movie. But in the end, I'll leave you with this best multiverse film ever, and I highly recommend you watch this film, especially if you love Hurts with Q, which also stars Quan. I give Everything Everywhere All at Once a 10 out of 10. So that is my movie review of Everything Everywhere All at Once. Hope you guys enjoyed.